it makes you so proud, really, to see how many people really can achieve in this business, a little dang fitness business. You know, that's the funny part about it is when I was joining as a coach back in May of 2008, I first of all vowed never to do network marketing. I was like, I am not going to be stocking product and selling to my family and friends and trying to shuffle people into something that they weren't comfortable with. I personally got burned unknowingly. I joined I don't know if it was a pyramid scheme or network marketing, but I was so desperate for money when I was in my 20s, I went to a meeting. I had no idea. I was like, oh, I'll go to this hotel meeting. What is this? And I bought $700 of cassette tapes teaching me how to put gumball machines in storefronts and become a millionaire. I was like, sugar, money, that goes together with me. I love it. So that's what I bought into, and I had to charge it because I had no money, of course. And so from there, I went home and I had all those cassette tapes. And if you were back in the day, you know that they came like this little binder thing. And I didn't do anything with it. And then the time came when I was like, let me check into this and see what this is about. I contacted the company to get some help, and they were gone. And that was it. Lost my $700. And I held on to those tapes for a while, wondering, what the heck am I going to do with these? And I never knew what to do. So I vowed never to do network marketing. So when I told my husband I was going to do this, another fitness job, because I was already working for Shalene's company as a national promotions director. I was already a presenter for her company. I was already an area promotions director for her company. And I was already a group fitness instructor. I used to do all of those things. So when I said to my husband, hey, I want to do another fitness job. He's like, you do it. I want nothing to be part of this. I want to go to my job, and I want to come home, work out, play with the kids, eat dinner, watch TV, and go to bed. That's what he wanted to do. And I was like, okay. So I had my bank account. He had his bank account, and we had our joint bank account where we just partitioned the bills, where the money was going to go to pay for bills. And so I just started achieving in this business, this little business, and it was no big deal really, kind of, Tim, because in my other fitness professions, I achieved in that too. So it's just another achievement. But when I achieved Superstar Diamond, he's like, good job, you know? He supported me, always supported me, but he didn't really know the legitimacy of this business. And so 2.5 years later of me still doing this little fitness business, he still worked his CIO job. He was a chief information officer for a non-for-profit school in Buffalo, New York. And from there, woo, Buffalo. I used to live in North Tonawanda. Yeah, I didn't know. So the thing is that he didn't want anything to do with this because, again, it was just another fitness thing I was giving so much of my time to. And so then one day I had a check, and I said, can you just go deposit this? And so he went to the ATM, he deposited it, and he got the ATM receipt. Seriously, and he said, I was like, what the heck? Because the truth is, I'm a creative. When you say you should invest, you should do this numbers analytical thing, I'm just like, I'm out. Like if I have to pay attention to numbers and stuff for a while, I'm out. I just don't think that way. I'm a hoarder. Grew up super poor, so now that I have money, I'm like, I'll just keep stockpiling it. Are you like me that when you start making more money, you just like seeing your bank account number climb and climb? And I get freaked out when he tells me that, like for instance, when we had to put the down payment on our house when we're moving here, I was like, I can't take that much out because then my numbers are going to come down. Like, you focus on those numbers. That's all I want to do is keep hoarding it. And it has to be the poor girl mentality for myself. But I was freaked out about that, so I didn't know what to do with it. But obviously, for those of you who are making money in this, and if you're not now and you will be, tax time is pretty painful. So you got to know what to do with your money as you're achieving it and being able to invest. I didn't know that part. That's where, of course, he decided, well, let me pay attention to this thing you're doing. And that was back in 2011. We got our phone call from our accountant April 14th or 15th. We were down in Jamaica on a family vacation with my entire family, my Jones girl family. And our accountant said, well, you own this much. Do you have any more write-offs? And we're like, no, we're in Jamaica. And my husband put the phone down. He goes, we're moving, because we lived in New York. And taxes are horrible in New York. So that was the thing of where he finally saw this as legitimate. It took 2.5 years. It took him attending Superstar Day and going to a game plan event in Chicago, Illinois. That was his first experience of being a part of other people who are like me. He was confused because he didn't think this was real. And you may encounter that as well. So your story can be just like this, where a lot of people don't believe that this is something that is possible for achievement, but you are seeing it over and over again by the people that are surrounding you, sitting right with you. It's possible. So make sure you talk to other people. Don't just move back to your room. Have conversations. You spent the time and the money to be here. You're going to learn not from just the people here. You're going to learn from you all.